What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Epicseven video. It is that time, finally, at around 7, I want to say 7:45, because I have read this, gone over it a little bit to try to digest it a little bit. But we finally have our 626 patch notes, which a lot of us are super excited for these particular patch notes, because this is coming with a lot of new features added to the game. So let's go and hop in. First of all, we have the Alchemist steeple. So a lot of this patch is going over thoroughly what the Alchemist steeple is going to do. So basically, we're going to start off here, showing you when you get to rank 15 or higher, you're going to be able to access this. Then it's going to show you all the different levels of your Breath of Orbis you can use to access the Alchemist steeple. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to put a lot of Breath of Orbises into this yet. You need a lot. You guys see here, you need a total of, looks like, I would assume we'll start off at level 1. Or no, you actually do. Okay, so it looks like you have to use 1 Breath of Orbis per level. So it's like literally starting from 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it looks like you are going to need 9 Breath of Orbises if you want to completely max this out. So depending if you want to remove points from your other areas of your sanctuary is going to depend if you want to use this. So a lot of this stuff is going to be getting charms. So you can use ingredients here once per week. You can get an equipment charm, a random equipment charm. And then here you can also use ingredients to get a random accessory charm. So for the charms, it's basically going to be, looks like 10 gear fodders. So let's see. Select the ingredients needed to craft the item. You may not be able to craft a quality grade that it is not high enough. So it looks like you need to have like a minimum. It's showing here possibly like level 55 gear. So possibly we're not able to use our actual fodder gear that we get from like story. So you may have to use actual like bad gear that you guys get from hunts in order to craft. So let's see if we go up to here. It says craft charms by expanding the Alchemist steeple. So it looks like here minimum for the laboratory, you probably are going to want to go here first, the laboratory, to get that so you can get your charms. And then crafting crafting materials by expanding the Alchemist steeple. Craft catalyst by expanding the Alchemist steeple. So it looks like you can't even craft catalyst until you completely max out the laboratory. Personally, I think only epics are going to be what matters. So I don't know. I'm going to hold off probably and conserve my Breath of Orbis for a little bit before I completely decide on this. I think I'll definitely wait till July 1st. Because we should be getting the next episode, I would assume, on the July 1st update. Because they said every month we should get a new episode. So I'm going to wait and see if we get another Breath of Orbis. Then that way I'd only have to remove 1 from my current setup to get this to 3. So we'll have to see how that pans out, totally. But you guys see here, different materials you guys use to use your ingredients to get a random charm. And it looks like when you do this, you get like 3, I guess? Or do you get more depending if it's maxed out? It doesn't say here you get more charms. So I would assume you get 3 then. Here, it shows here. Because it just says once a week. High craft material, crafting, Alchemist steeple, laboratory building is at level 2. So that's to get the materials here to, I guess, to trade in low materials for high materials. I think that's how it works here. Yeah, those look like the ingredients that you had, and then these are how you can get, like the mithril, one of the materials used for, obviously, to craft a gear here. So I'm pretty sure those are like some of the lower grades that we got early on in the game. Which I probably spent all mine, to be honest. We may get these through like different other like rewards and reputations and stuff like that throughout the game, now that these are being kind of relevant of using lesser crafting. Yeah, so lesser crafting materials. So these were lesser crafting materials back in the day that we probably got for doing like the low level hunts. But we could probably get these through different areas of the game going forward, hopefully. So basically showing you all that kind of stuff. And then it shows you here reputation rewards, bright essence, ruinous essence, hellish essence, and then all the different, things here for clearing Banshee, Golem, Wyvern, and Azimach hunts. So each item can be crafted up to 5 times per day. This will reset according to your server time, so showing that you can craft each of these materials 5 times a day. For each type, I would assume you can go to crafting materials, or just you can scroll down more. I would assume they just showed us the one screenshot here for the patch notes. And then here we go into the epic catalyst as well, and the regular catalyst that we can craft. So it looks here that you can show, what is it? It looks like you need 3 or something like that to craft. I don't know. Select the ingredients you wish to use. You may not be able to craft a quality grade You may not be able to craft a quality grade if it's not high enough, I would assume, but so I don't know if it means you need to use a minimum of 3 of any catalyst to craft this, and then you get 2 back. We'll have to see how that goes, but it shows here points needed for a normal grade is 1, and obtain 1, and then so epic points needed is 80, and you get 3 to 4 for the rare catalyst. And then it shows here quality points needed for an epic is 160, amount obtained 3. So I guess you get random, I guess. I would assume you get like a random catalyst. I don't know if you actually get to select it. And then below are the quality points required for each catalyst upgrade. Epic is 40, rare is 10. So it looks like I'll assume the majority of us are going to go for the epics that we need for our 6-star weekends and for our maxing our skills for high-level skills for our different heroes. So you're probably looking at needing quality points of 160 for the epics. And it looks like, I would assume it means the amount obtained is the amount you get is 3. Does it actually let you select a catalyst, though? It actually does look like you can select a catalyst, at least for the rare. I don't know how it's going to work out for the epics. They don't show the epic piece, but that is kind of cool. We can actually get to select the epic we want to craft. So that's actually pretty nifty. I'm not going to lie. So depending on, I guess it would just depend on how many points you want to use. So if like you're sitting on like 80 of like a rare catalyst, you could just dump a bunch of those in here, get it to 160, and then you should get 3 epics of your choice. So you can craft 1 epic per day, 1 rare per day, it looks like. So you're not going to be able to like get 10 epics right away, but if this is how I think it works, is that you should be able to get 3 epics per day and 3 to 4 rares per day as well. Then we're going into the big thing we want to talk about, which is the Steel Workshop. Obviously, is going to be we can craft accessories. You guys see they have the necklace and ring charm added here. Now, I thought they said in the patch a couple weeks ago that you could select the type of gear, like the, not the type of gear, but the set. But I don't think you can. I think it is only you can select the type of gear you want, whether it's, sword, helmet, chest piece, necklace, ring, or boots. So it looks like level 85 for accessories, it is going to cost 78. Granted, you will see a little bit of a decrease if you have your Steel Workshop max, which most players do. And it also will show you the amount of materials you have when you go to the window here, so that way you can know how much you have. So that's pretty cool. That's all they have for the Steel Workshop. So I would assume it's still random. So whatever sets you're crafting, you're gonna have RNG involved. I don't know. We'll have to see for sure when this goes live later tonight to see exactly what happens. But that's what it looks like to me. Then we have the Automation Tower. Now, guys, this is not actually going to be able to be played until July 1st because they're doing it to where it resets every 1st of the month. Now, rip our stamina because it costs stamina. Why couldn't you use tokens? Oh, man. So, it looks like they're going the route of they want it to be like a speed thing where it's like you get a, looks like here. So, you guys go down here. You get it shows the ranking who did it the first... the first player to get it done, 24 days. And it looks like these are the main rewards. So it looks like floor 2. So obtainable rewards, so you see there, you just get gold So I would assume you're going to get probably bad rewards like every non-10 levels, because then when we go down here, every 10 levels you guys see here, you get here a leaf, you get an accessory charm, you get 2 accessory charms, you get a Molagora, an accessory charm, 3 leaves, an accessory charm, Terra Phantasm, an accessory charm, Epic accessory charm set. Then you get another Molagora at 70 with another accessory charm, and then 2 more accessory charms at 80. 92 Molagoras in another epic accessory charm, and then finally you get 5 bookmarks, galaxy bookmarks, at floor 100. So total, Molagora-wise, it looks like we are going to be getting 4 Molagoras per month on this, and then 5 galaxy bookmarks, and then all of those accessory charms. At least they're all accessory charms, and they're not like regular charms. And then we do get 4 leaves, so a little bit of stamina back. For spending on this. We'll have to see how it scales, how much stamina is going to be required. Floor 1 costs 5, so I'm going to be interested to see if they increase the stamina every floor, or if every floor is 5 stamina to try to clear. You can also, if you guys are struggling to clear this, you can use, where was it? Stigma to weaken monsters. So it looks like it costs 330 stigma to lower a floor's difficulty by 30%. So we'll have to see if that is. So it says you can weaken them up to 30%. You can weaken them 3 times up to 30%. Stigma is only consumed if you clear the stage. If you do not clear the stage, stigma will not be consumed. The amount of stigma consumed increases the higher you go. So yes, so 330 is at the lower level at floor 2, so I would assume when you guys get to the higher floors, like the 70s to 90 range, then the stigma is going to go dramatically up. So, honestly, if you guys are a good player, try to beat it without weakening them, but we'll have to see how hard this tower is going to be, and if it's going to be a situation where we're going to have to use stigma in order to beat it for us veteran players. We'll have to see on that. But, I mean, can't complain. This is still, free rewards, an additional 4 Molagoras a month, and an additional guarantee bookmark, 5 bookmarks a month. So that's guarantee every month. I believe from the gold transmit stones we get, you guys should be getting enough to do 2 Moonlight summons a month. Guaranteed, not counting the amount you get for your summoning and plus your random bookmark drops from raids. So then we have obviously Champion Zerato. We've already gone over him, so we're not going to really talk about him. Keisei's drop rate banner is up as well. Then we have Emberstorm Pride, a challenge event for the new Chief Maldirk, who entered the basically the game through your connection heroes. So we have him. He has a 4-star artifact that is added to the game. Where does it show? Here we go. So that is a warrior exclusive artifact, has a 35% chance to dispel 1 debuff when attacked. Can be activated once per turn. And then at max level has a 70% chance to dispel 1 debuff when attacked. So it looks like that it's when he is attacked, you have a chance to dispel 1 debuff on himself. So interesting. Very, very interesting. So I wonder if you would use that on like your Champion Zerato. That's actually, or no, Champion Zerato is a mage, right? Actually, yes, he's a mage, so you can't use that. So possibly, maybe use this on like your Ken, but probably not because most Kens want Cigarette Scythe. So it'd be maybe on Soul. I don't know. It'd be a weird artifact to use on because I still feel like a lot of the warrior heroes that you want to build Bruiser, maybe Fire Ken. Maybe Fire Ken would be decent. Have to see, like 70% chance to dispel debuff, so possibly be useful in the Dizzy meta. Obviously, is very, very potent, and also for the Aramithia ball meta, could be useful, but depends on how you want to build your heroes. See if this artifact will see a lot of play. Normal stuff of 20% drop rate on health, 7% on hard, 3% on normal. So I think it's worth farming. Probably worth farming overall to get your 6 copies to max limit break it. Or 7 copies, I think, actually. 7 copies to max limit break this. Then you're going to get a gold transmit stone For your hell difficulty, first time clear, 3 silver stones, and you get 1 guaranteed copy of it when you beat it 10 times in any difficulty, and 30k gold. And then journal improvement, pretty cool. They actually show the amount of completion you guys have here, so you can see how many total heroes you have completed. Your artifact journal, your monster journal, and your story journal. That's pretty nifty to just a little bit of quality of life update improvement. Then it looks like we get a new background pack, so I believe that is going to show you a difference in your background on your lobby. So if you don't want the barroom looking lobby, you can get like a kind of what is that? Like a like a desolated world kind of looking lobby there. It's kind of interesting. So you guys will get that. It looks like from a story journal has been added. Players will be able to go through the stories once again. So it looks like that's just in the story journal. So once you guys go through all this, you should be able to receive your background pack. So that is the first part of the update. The second part, I'm not going to go over too much because this is a lot of news we've already gone over, which is the hero balancing, which we've done videos on. But the other thing that they did notice is Wind Rider actually has a recall. So it doesn't say an issue caused Wind Rider to provide an attack increase. So it says all enhanced details will be reset once this artifact is recalled. Will return epic, greater, lesser artifact charm based on the current XP when recalled gold spent. So just a normal kind of recall stuff going on here. And then they're talking about some monster adjustments. It looks like from the new story mode in Chapter 2. Or Episode 2, rather. And then more stuff going on with Sidonia. And then there's tech stuff going on with the Breath of Orbis, purchase Breath of Orbis. So Extinction Immune has been added for certain monsters that appear in Abyss. So, okay. So they're talking about floor 40, 86, and 88, if you guys are still working on those. Improvements have been made so the energy obtained from the monthly pack is sent to the inbox instead of immediately be sent into trigger. So if you guys basically were at capped energy when you woke up, it can be sent to your inbox to use it when you want. And then other miscellaneous adjustments here as well. Then we also have the Kisei drop rate up, which we're pretty much dynamite know about. So that is pretty much the updates. Don't forget we have the Goblin Treasury event that's going to be opened up alive too, and all the summer events that we talked about as well will be starting to go on as well, guys. So let me know what you guys think of today's patch notes. I kind of went through it as fast as I could, so the video wasn't super long, but it looks like we are going to be out of maintenance at 2300 UTC, so it looks like maintenance will be for 2.5 hours. So let me know what you guys think overall of the update for everything. The only new content to actually go after in the game is going to be the new challenge event. So other than that, it's going to be a lot of gear crafting, working on your heroes, things like that. The Molagora update did not happen, so hopefully we'll see that on July 1st. When we get the automation tower update, that's going to be a pretty hype week, I think, as well for the game. We'll have to see if they give us any more updates on other quality of life, like auto repeat coming to the game, or the new hell raids coming to the game as well. We'll have to see when they plan to drop all that. Hopefully we'll get some more info on that as the weeks to come. But let me know what you guys think of today's patch for Epicseven. If you guys did enjoy today's videos, always drop a like down below, subscribe. As always, if you guys are new, click the bell and notification bell so you guys are notified when we drop new videos and go live. And until then, guys, it's your boy, For Misery Gaming. We'll see you in the next Epicseven video. Peace out.